Alright, you guys, crazy video today, man. Yep, Alex Choi, the new highway crash hero. Wild footage, man. Insane crash. CHP car flipped over. I'm gonna bring you guys all that. DDE Jason exposed the whole prototype thing. Got some stuff on that for you guys. You're gonna want to hear that one, as well as Mike Essa, the whole Mercedes AMG. We're gonna talk about that in the video as well. And Whistlindiesel suing the guy that was complaining about the hammer situation. So we're gonna bring you that as well. So hang steady, guys.
Who watched the last video, the comments have been, overwhelmingly.
Whistlindiesel suing me? He said if this story gets 2 likes, I'll sue this guy for slander, and you know I had to like it. This is all because I posted a video and said I got scammed by Whistlindiesel because I bought one of those limited edition hammers and I thought they would all be individually numbered, but it turns out they are all numbered 1 out of 500. And I'm not the only one that thought this.
The Whistlindiesel hammer. But unfortunately, there's an issue with his hammers. He only ever put 1 of 500 on all of them.
In Lucci we trust. Otherwise we would rust. That's a must.
All right, guys. Later, Mark. Take it easy, guys. All right, Damon. Cool. Good seeing you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Legend. You're the man, my boy.
The vlog, man, we got this thing. This is a local legend.
My brother.
Hit that subscribe button. Stop messing around.
That's right.
Let's go. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Even when I lie, I tell the truth. Good. Call this a day in the life of Tommy G. McGee. Say hi to Lucci's boys.
Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, you know what to do. Reach over, smash that like and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. I do all the car community news. I do vlogs as well, travel stuff, SEMA, Monterey Car Week, Laguna Seca, you name it. Usually I'm doing all that stuff as well. But right now, I'm bringing you guys the car community news. So first up, Alex Choi. Insane freeway crash, guys. CHP car flip over, all kinds of craziness. Basically, man, if you guys have been following my series, or you follow some of his stuff, which he doesn't do many YouTube videos, he basically is out here at night creeping with the police scanner, with the LA app that gives you all the info on what's going on with stuff at night, and you can get to the stuff first before anybody does. And that's what he's been doing. So on this one, he's literally throwing flares in the middle of the street. There's a Prius that crashes into the back of a car on a freeway, which is a freeway accident. And guys, just so you know, when there's an accident on the freeway, get your car off the highway if you can, or get to the farthest to the left and get out of the street. This car gets hit so hard that extreme damage, and Alex Choi jumps out there, throws flares, runs across the highway, and tries to help get the guy out of the car. I mean, a lot of you people won't do something like that, and it's not really the smartest thing to do. You're really putting your life in danger. I went into a scenario like that with someone once, where they crashed on the highway. There was a kid in the car with this guy, and the guy was swerving before the crash. Looked like he was a drunk driver. Well, he was. And I went out to go help them. And when I went to go open the door, as I was coming around the front of the car, the guy slammed the gas, and I had to run and jump out the way. And it was super dangerous. So a lot of people won't risk doing stuff like this, but he's really going on the limb. But he is kind of saving lives and doing a kind of a good job out there. You know, kind of a first responder before anyone. But I'm going to run that clip for you guys. It's wild footage, so be ready. And then we'll get right back to the next story, okay?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There we go. That's better than nothing. Are you okay?
No, I'm stuck. I cannot remove the seatbelt.
There it is there. Pretty insane, huh? He is really running around out there doing some of the craziest stuff. which, you know, like I said, I respect him out there doing all the DUI stuff with these people, pulling the keys out of the car, stopping these people from drinking and driving. I mean, some of the stuff's too late, but some people try to drive off still, and they can still end up hurting or killing someone or themselves. So, you know, big shout out to you, Alex. You're doing a lot of stuff that nobody will do. A lot of people might talk some shit, but I'll tell you one thing, they really ain't out there doing it. They're not putting their neck on the line and jumping out in the middle of the freeway, helping get that guy out of the Prius. You know, hey, I give you a lot of respect for that. You're really out here doing it. So big kudos to you on that. Let me get you guys over to the Whistlindiesel situation. I brought this up before. You can see it on a couple videos back. This guy, he was over here saying he got scammed because of one of the 500 hammers that were sold, that he thought they were going to be individually numbered, which didn't end up happening. So at the end of the day, he made a video saying that pretty much Cody, Whistlindiesel, scammed him, and Whistlindiesel had a heart attack about it, put it all over his stories, was putting it up for like almost a week straight, which gave the guy a lot of clout. So the guy's stuff really went up. But then he made one saying, hey, if I get 2 likes on this story, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sue this guy. So, you know, he put up another post recently. I'm going to play that post for you guys where he's talking about Whistlindiesel wants to sue him now. Like, and I guess it's kind of going through. Not 100% sure. I'm going to have to reach out to him and find out about that. Well, here's the newest clip from him in regards to this situation. And as we know, Cody's always in the comments, and I call him Crying Cody because, you know, you tell him anything, he starts crying and moaning. But like the guy says in this clip, hey, that's how Cody started off his stuff, was pretty much trolling everyone. Like I said in my last video, he trolled DDE, he trolled Stradman, talked all kinds of shit. But I guess because the guy said scam, which allegedly it was a scam, you know, I kind of relate it to the whole scenario with his Alcola drink, his alcohol beverage, where he says he created it for a year and he did it all from himself from scratch. We all know, again, a company came in, he's a big influencer, and they had him test a few drinks. He liked one of them and went to mass production on it. So that's pretty much what happened with that. I made a video about that. It's pretty apparent. Everyone tore him up in the comment section of his own page on Instagram and on the Alcola Instagram. So nobody was buying it, not even his own subscribers. And anybody that said anything different or even asked or questioned it, he had a heart attack and went off on him. Which, hey, you know, that's why I call him Crying Cody. Anyways, let me get you guys over to this clip, and then we'll get back to the next story.
The Whistlindiesel hammer. But unfortunately, there's an issue with his hammers. He only ever put 1 of 500 on all of them.
Now, his first response was saying that this is a common practice and even Ferrari does this. But how is an average person like me supposed to know that that's how Ferrari does it? The closest thing I've ever had to a Ferrari was an Acura Integra Type R that I had in grade 12, and it was actually stamped number 0164. So knowing what I know now, I understand why he numbered them that way, but he should also understand why people may have thought they'd be individually numbered. But regardless, Cody is not letting this go. I thought maybe I'd get one comment or one story post about it, but he has been posting about me nonstop for the last few days. He called me brain dead and said I look like I touch kids. He sent all of his followers to my channel to comment hate. He said I'm stupid and the only place that scammed me is my elementary school for letting me graduate grade 3. That's pretty funny. But Whistlindiesel has built his whole career off of making content that gets reactions from people. And I'm simply just doing the same thing. So Cody, when you see this, don't hate the player. It's not that deep, and I still love you. And when the hammer finally crosses the border into Canada, it's going right here on my wall. So Whistlinddiesel's suing me? He said if this story gets 2 likes, I'll sue this guy for slander, and you know I had to like it. This is all because I posted a video and said I got scammed by Whistlindiesel because I bought one of those limited edition hammers and I thought they would all be individually numbered, but it turns out they are all numbered 1 out of 500. And I'm not the only one that thought this. A lot of people who bought the hammers thought they were going to be individually numbered. I even saw other videos on the same topic.
The Whistlindiesel hammer. But unfortunately, there's an issue with his
Arrived. Number 1 out of 500.
There it is. So you guys leave your comment and opinion. Let me know what you think about this situation. I know that a lot of people, wasn't just him, he showed another person, but there was a lot more stuff on Instagram where a lot of other people really complaining about this 1 to 500 thing. And like he said, oh, even Cody said that Ferraris are not numbered. Hey, a lot of people don't know that. Unfortunately, a lot of people ain't owned a Ferrari or a Lamborghini to understand that. And he seemed to be more like a simple folk guy, you know, working on diesel trucks and, you know, just doing his thing. And a lot of people that did receive the hammer had the same reaction. Now, what your thoughts are on it, let me know. But a lot of people did assume they were going to be separately numbered. At the end of the day, I didn't even know what was going to happen or not going to happen. I didn't really have an opinion on it. That's why I put it out here for you guys as an opinion piece. And a lot of you guys kind of said the guy overdid it. But, I mean, hey, the way Cody is going at it is not really right. Cody could have just probably simply reached out to the guy and dealt with it without doing it the way that he's doing. And now I guess supposedly trying to actually sue the guy. So we'll see how that turns out. I'll give you guys updates on that. But leave your comment and opinion. Let me get you over to Jason. All right, DDE Jason, Mr. Prototype. Well, unfortunately, guys, in the comment section from the first reveal, which it wasn't a prototype reveal, it was never mentioned in the beginning that it was going to be a temporary wrap. Everybody in the comment, every comment was just hate, hate, hate. And they hated it, which, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with it. It just did not look right. My personal opinion, I didn't like it. And about 85-90% of the subscribers didn't like it either. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just their opinion. I wouldn't even call that hate. But there is some hate involved on this story, and I'll get to that in a minute. The main thing here is, you've seen the last video where they addressed it, and Jason and them kind of reneged and said, hey, you know, guys, it was just a prototype. It's just a prototype. You know, this is just temporary while I'm working on the car. And a lot of people said, well, is that part of the budget as far as the build budget? And a lot of people had a lot of questions. A lot of people were just not buying the whole prototype thing. And I get it, because I never, when he revealed it on the reveal, I never heard him say prototype. I never heard him say the word temporary. I think he thought it was going to go off as well as Damon's wrap went off on his supercar. So, and it did look good on that one. And that wasn't a prototype. That stayed on for a long time. So I think that basically due to the hate, and I wouldn't call it hate, to everyone saying they didn't like it. After a while, he pretty much changed it around and said, hey guys, you know what? Let me expose to you guys now that it's a prototype. Even though I didn't expose that in the beginning, let me reveal and expose that to you now. And for some of you people that don't know what expose means, even when I use it on mine, it's to reveal or tell you guys something you don't know. Bring it to light, okay? It's not just someone being fully exposed. So at the end of the day, the comment section went crazy from the first video to pretty much even the last video. In the last video, I'm gonna put up a bunch of comments here. You guys can read them. Everyone is not buying it. The good 85-90% are still not. Leave your comment and opinion here and let me know. This is just like an opinion piece, all right? This is not really like any judgment against anyone. If y'all think that it was a prototype, put that in the comment. If you guys think that that was gonna be his original wrap, put that in the comment. My opinion is that was going to be his wrap, okay? Now, I could be wrong, like anyone could be wrong, but to kind of re-switch it up way at the end, not even the beginning or the middle, and even mention once about prototype or that it was coming off or staying on, kind of fishy to me. But, hey, you know me, man. I like to keep it real, no matter what it is. Try not to be too biased, but at the end of the day, you know, he could have exposed that in the very beginning on the actual reveal or even in the middle, but not at the end when every single comment was just, they just didn't like it. Now, the other thing is, everyone, even on the last video, he talked for 18 minutes in the beginning until Damon kicked in. Everyone's leaving comments about that. And it's not the first comment. Now, that's a little bit of hatred. Everyone's hating because they're saying it's boring. You know, they don't like his mentality as far as talking on vlog. But you got to remember, guys, some people, when they first get onto YouTube, you know, they're a little stiff. They're not used to the camera. You know, he does wraps on vehicles. And again, he's not even the creator of these wraps. They have a designer that's doing it. He just kind of runs and manages it. And also Damon and all these other people that get their wraps done and other big influencers, they already have the idea. They bring it to the creator that's in the back room on the computer, and they put up the whole entire livery, and then it's put on. He's not the one coming up with that idea. So maybe his first idea was to do the zebra wrap, as everyone calling it, and it just didn't come off well. But you guys, it's opinion piece, so let me know your opinion on that, because you know I'm actually interested, because it's all over every single video, and a lot of people are messaging me, hey, do a piece on this, Lucci, but give us your opinion and let us know if you can find out anything, if you know. But there's nothing really to find out, because now it's all like, hey man, guys, haha, just kidding, that was just a prototype. So leave your opinion on that. But as far as the hatred, guys, you know, maybe you guys could be a little nicer with the hatred with Jason. He's a nice guy. And, you know, maybe he's not quite made for the DDE kind of quick action and hyperness, but, you know, he worked his way in, man. This is beginning on YouTube as far as really taking a camera in his hand and doing his thing. So leave your comment and opinion on the prototype wrap. And if that case, is it going to be a whole different, better one now, do you guys think? Is Damon and them are going to help him to design the next one? We're going to find out. So let's see. Leave your opinion, guys. Now, let me get you guys over to Mike Essa. Everybody's going crazy. First off, big shout out Mike Essa, man. You're getting a lot of views. You got a lot of subscribers. You're really kicking ass. You're on your way with looking for this boat. And I'm going to put up a clip as far as Mike Essa goes with his last video. You know, he's thanking everyone and he's doing his thing. But, you know, everyone's talking about the Mercedes AMG. Where's it at? Where's it at? What's going on? Well, I've been trying to figure that out. I've been reaching out to a lot of my people, trying to see if it's been sold, who it's been sent to, where it's at. But obviously, guys, a lot of you guys can understand that most likely about 95% that Mercedes is gone. All right. He already mentioned from the beginning, hey, I'm selling all my cars. You know, he's going mobile. He's not going to have a vehicle. If he does, I'm sure if they ever come back to LA, which they're going to come finish some stuff on the build, he's going to have a car to drive around. But they had so much trouble with that Mercedes from the beginning to the end that I don't think he obviously wanted to keep that thing. I believe that he probably gave it to the guys that were helping him build his motor, those guys that are the experts on the Mercedes and the AMGs. So for me, I believe that it's gone, guys. Now, if you guys have any info and you know anything solid, leave a comment, leave an opinion. Hit me up on Instagram, Lucha Mr. YouTube, and, you know, we'll see what we can come up with. But my opinion is, and again, this is another opinion piece, just like Jason's. You guys leave your opinion. The car's gone, man. You know, he said he's selling all of his cars. If he sold some of his most loved cars, best believe that Mercedes that wasn't the most loved car is probably gone. So that's all I can say about that. Big shout out to you, Mike. Like I said, every time I met you a few times, Laguna Seca, here or there, you were always really nice, humble dude, and you definitely know your shit. So I'm sure everyone will see you help do some more stuff on this build on the F12. And I'm pretty sure that AMG is gone. But guys, leave me your opinion on all of these pieces I did as far as the AMG, as far as Jason and the prototype and Whistlindiesel, the other guy he's trying to freaking sue now. Let me know what you guys think about that. And Alex Choi, big shout out again, man. He's out here putting his neck out there. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.
Also, I made the video, the original one, to let everyone know to go to Mike Essa's page because it wasn't quite announced on the DDE Stories channel or the actual main channel. So if some of y'all still don't know, go over there, Mike Essa Adventures. Check it out. He's doing big things. Big shout out to you again, Mike. Get over there, guys. Subscribe.
And I mean, overwhelmingly positive, and that makes me so happy to know that you guys are on board with this crazy adventure that we've set off on. It's pretty wild. It's a huge life change for us, and once again, just thank you guys so much for all the kind words and the support, and the subscriptions are just insane. So thank you guys. Now head with me to the Caribbean. We're going to Trinidad, and we're gonna go check out a Leopard 46. Let's go.
My brother from another.
Truth, my friend. Lucci!
Good to see you, man.
Lucci has really strong knuckles. They give him a fist bump. I always have bruises after.
Hey, Lucci. What's up, my guys? Chilling.